New Jersey always makes it a devil of a time for the Penguins. It's happened historically. It happened again over the last 4 days. 3 points out of possible 6. And they got injuries. They're not getting a lot of scoring. They only scored 6 goals in these 3 games. So, Colin, number one, how disappointing was it to get 3 points, potentially costly? Number two, what do you do to solve this with all the injuries?
Yeah, it was disappointing, but I don't think you can lose sight of the fact they've won 7 of 10, I believe it's been. You can't drop points to the to the Devils, and you shouldn't drop points to the Devils, but I think you need to keep kind of the 30,000-foot view kind of in focus. You have to hope that Zucker, you have to hope that Bluger, and you have to hope that Malkin get healthy. I don't think, and you really look at this roster, like, what do you have of value you want to get rid of that is appetizing to people, that you can get a third-line center, or that you can get some help to bolster? Like the bottom 6
might be the one guy, Colin, but the problem there is you're probably going to have to take a bad contract back for him, another guy that makes around $4 million. So you're not going to get, some diamond-in-the-rough player. You're going to have to make him better here. Bob, I think the problem with the way they played over the last 3 games wasn't Saturday and Sunday. It was the first game they lost to the Devils, because New Jersey's goalie scratched right before faceoff, and Nico Hischier didn't play. So to me, their effort in the first period of that game was unacceptable. So yeah, Bluger, Tanev, Malkin, huge losses. But that's a game that I wonder later in the year, are they going to look back and say, my God, we needed to get at least a point in that one?
Yeah, here they are. They're 3-1 in this stretch against New Jersey and Buffalo when they said they would win every game against New Jersey and Buffalo. And Adam, 3-1 doesn't sound too bad, but when you realize it's only 7 points in 5 games, that does sound kind of bad. Racking up the point. Half their top 9s in forwards are out right now. That's a problem. That's why the scoring isn't there. It's ironic that their defense is now better. At least their goals against is better. It's better. So you put those together. It might not be a coincidence that they can't score and they have to play a different way, but they are getting better goaltending now. And, to assume everybody's going to come back, somebody's going to be hurt for the playoffs. I hate to tell you, this whole thing where they'll be healthy by the playoffs, it never ever happens. You can assume that, but it's not going to happen. Somebody's going to be hurt. And right now, their lack of depth in the system is really kind of hurt.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Ron Hextall does, too, at a trade deadline that's coming up. We're less than a month away from that, and they're going to have to make some decisions if these guys aren't back and where they are in the standings. So it might be something that they keep an eye on with regard to sacrificing some of the future for the present, even though I think Hextall wants to think about the present more necessarily than the future. We'll take a break. When we come back, is Bill Belichick the big winner in free agency? That's next on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown right here on KDKA.